Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Let's talk about January 2023 TBR. Can you believe it? Gosh, we made it through 2022 and here comes 2023. I'm ready for the new year. So let's get into plans for January. It's going to be basically a lot of book club stuff because that's just the month. That's where the month is going this year, and that's fine. And so let's get started. So the Spine Breakers book club pick. Now the Spine Breakers is run by Brad Proctor. All the channels, of course, I talk about today, I'll mention below. You can find your way to Brad's Discord through his channel, and we basically pick a book every month. And so this month we're going to be reading Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. Now I have a copy of it. I just got it pretty recently. I can't find it, but anyway, I have it somewhere. Hopefully I can find it in time to actually read it. Such is life. But this one looks fun. I think it's kind of a werewolf story. It looks kind of fun. So next up is the From Hell book club. Of course, this is run by Kelly from Kelly Hooked on Books, where she focuses on vintage horror. And there are actually two choices for January. The first one is Pin by Andrew Niederman. I don't really know much about this one, to be honest. I just know it looks pretty cool, you know. And then there's Aubrey Rose. I wrote Audrey. Is it Audrey Rose or Aubrey Rose? Anyway, by Frank DiFalita. Again, this is one I've definitely heard about. So yeah. Now, I don't own any of these books, so I have to see if I can find them somewhere. I think I looked for them, but now, of course, I have forgotten where I found them. Scribd or Libby or so, something. But yeah, I'd like to try to at least get to one of them. Rachel over the Shades of Orange has her Patreon book club, and our pick for January I'm super excited about actually is Childgrave by Ken Greenhall. So after reading Elizabeth, I've been dying to read more by this author, and so yeah, Childgrave we will be reading, and I don't know much about it. Again, I just know I'm gonna read it. So the Dark Hearts book club, which is run by Amy Wells, she picks some dark fiction every month. It's not necessarily horror, but just some dark books. She has chosen These Violent Delights by Micah Nimmereyer. Can't read my own writing on this list here. And I did find this, I think, on Scribd. I can't remember now. It sounds really interesting. So again, hopefully I'll have time to get to all of these book clubs picks. I may not, but we'll see. Kelsey over Slime and Slashers has her Midnight Book Society, and her pick for the month is Gone to See the Riverman by Christopher Triana. I knew this is a pretty extreme, dark book. I've read a couple of Triana books now. One was okay, and one still gives me imagery that I will never unsee. So yeah, this is definitely his sort of, one that most people talk about when they talk about his work. So I want to get to it. I do have it on my Kindle, so we'll see. So like I said, hopefully I'll have time to get to it. And of course, the book club the new book club for January, the New Worlds SF book club, where we read science fiction, and which I'm a part of that group. And our book for January is Little Brother by Cory Doctorow. So this is this feels like kind of a cyberpunk story, but this kid is like a hiker. It sounds really fun, and this is an author I've not read yet, so I'm super excited to read it. This was Gareth from Book Songs and Other Magic had picked this one to sort of put into the hat to be pulled, and so yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Again, I'll link our Discord down below for the New Worlds SF book club, and keep an eye out throughout the year if you want to hop in any time on any of the books that we pick. It's there for you to do. So I think that's all the book club stuff. So of course we're going to continue with the Stephen King read along. We've been doing that, for over a year now. So I am the wheel spinner now, and I take care of picking our picks, and then it's a randomly generated, spinny wheel thing. And so we are actually going to dig into The Institute in January, which I'm really excited about, because this is one I bought when it first came out but never read. because I am me and that's how I am. But this one I have heard is pretty good. So I do want to dig into it. I'll probably try to find it on audio somewhere. I like Stephen King's books through audio. So I know, this is an institute. There's kids that have like special powers are brought there. That's kind of the gist of the story. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, let's see. Another group read that's going on is Steve from Steve Talks Books is doing the Malazan read along, and has been doing it for a little while now. So I'm gonna try to hop in with book 5, Midnight Tides, and I'm kind of trying to keep up with their schedule this year with the Malazan books, because I got so behind on I was reading them. And I was kind of buddy reading with Jason from Jason's Weird Reads, and we just kind of stalled out on book 4. So I'm going to try to hop in with Steve, and I think he's got a couple other folks reading with him. I'll link his channel below where you can find the link to his forum. His forum's really great that he has set up there. He does lots of group reads and things like that. So if you like buddy reads, definitely check out Steve's forum, because he's got a lot going on, especially if you like fantasy, dark fantasy. He does some horror stuff too. So if you like those kinds of things as read-alongs, yeah, definitely check out Steve's forum. It's great, pagechewing.com. But anyway, I'll link his channel below so you can find all the links that you need to get to where you need to go. So book 5, it's book 5 of a massive fantasy series that I enjoy, but like book 4 is a bit of a struggle. So I'm kind of hoping, and like I said, just doing it with a group will kind of help keep me on track, because I do want to read and finish this series. It's like 10 freaking books, you know what I mean? So and they're all like this long. So, but I do like it. So I want to keep the momentum going, or get it back going, I guess I should say. And Midnight Tides, yeah, book 5. Okay. Okay. So I had mentioned in my 2023 plans, which I think I'm going to put up before this video. Anyway, yeah, that I want to kind of try to focus on some Margaret Atwood this year. And so I really want to dig into The Edible Woman. So I'm going to try to pick this up in January, or I will pick this up in January. This is her first book, so I'm very interested to see kind of where she started and what are some ideas going on in this book. So just to read the back, Marion has a problem. A willing member of the consumer society in which she lives, she suddenly finds herself identifying with the things being consumed. She can cope with her tidy-minded fiancé, Peter, who likes shooting rabbits. She can cope with her job in market research and the antics of her roommate. She can even cope with Duncan, a graduate student who seems to prefer laundromats to women. But not being able to eat is a different matter. Steak was the first to go, and then lamb, pork, and the rest. Next came her incapacity to face an egg. Vegetables were the final straw. But Marion has her reasons, and what happens next provides an unusual solution. So witty, subversive, hilarious, The Edible Woman is dazzling and utterly original. The book introduced Atwood as a consummate observer of the ironies and absurdities of modern life. So yeah, I want to read this book. It definitely sounds super interesting, and yeah, I like Margaret Atwood, so I want to focus on some of her books this month. So this would be my January pick. Anyone's interested in a buddy read, let me know. I'll definitely be down for that. Yeah, so that'll be my Margaret Atwood pick. Let's see. I did pick a book from my 2023 ebooks for 2023, and I picked a short one because I do have a lot of books on my list, but Only the Stains Remain by Ross Jeffrey. This is a novella, so it's nice and short, but it's also kind of hard-hitting. I know it's about some kids that are being like abused by like an uncle or something. I know it's going to be hard, but I also have heard it's really wonderful and quite beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. And plus, gotta check these things off my list, right? So yes, my short story collection for the month is going to be Served Cold, the horror tube anthology that came out in 2021, right? Yes. And I haven't read it yet, but January seems like the perfect time to read this one. This definitely seems kind of wintry themed, and yeah, I won this as a giveaway from Mindy from Mindy's Book Journey. Yay! Hey Mindy! And so I want to get to this collection for sure. It looks fun. One story is called Cold Crossing. So yeah, I think it's going to be fun. And let's see, make sure I'm getting everything. So I also have a middle grade book picked out for the month. I would like to read Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing by Judy Blume. I really want to do a reread of the Fudge series, and this kind of kicks things off. So it's nice and short and sweet. So I'm definitely going to get it to this one. But we follow Peter and his brother, who's always getting into mischief, Fudge, right? So I'm excited too. I love Judy Blume. Okay, I think that's it. Let me see. Serve cold. Boop boop. Okay, that sounds good. I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna do any readathons in January. I'm just gonna kind of try to kick the year off, right? With these books that I have on my list and the book clubs and stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be good. So yeah, let me know what you're reading in January. Are you gonna participate in any of the book clubs? Let me know. And yeah, that's it. We'll leave it right here. And thanks so much for watching. As always, I appreciate your time. I know that you have many places you can spend your time that you choose to watch me. It means a lot. So here's to an awesome 2023 and an awesome January. Let's have a great reading year. And till next time, friends.